Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson here. Welcome back to another truck show video. We have taken the Volvo down to Barnard Castle Truck Show for the Queen's Jubilee weekend. Now, I did go down in it with a couple of folk, and to be honest, we had an absolutely cracking time. It was absolutely amazing. The show wasn't as big as what I thought it would be, but supposedly it's a lot bigger in August, and I will be there in August. But without further ado, let's get into the truck pool, and then we'll do the walk around. Alright, so the truck is all clean, and I'm sure you will agree that I've done a not too bad a job on it this time. Unfortunately, I didn't have a co-pilot to kind of record me as I was cleaning, but it meant that I could get it done a hell of a lot quicker. And to be honest, if you're agreeing with me here, I'd say that I've done a not bad job on my own. Anyways, we're on quite a good stand this year. We're just across from the LMT stand and the LMT party trailer, which, by the way, was absolutely cracking. Thank you once again, Big Scud, and all the other LMT recovery staff for letting me have a shot in the trailer. It was absolutely amazing. A wide range of Scanias here, as well as Volvos, DAFs, Mercs, and to be honest, not a lot of Reynolds or Ivecos, to be fair. I think there was actually only one Iveco at this show. That Dixon Timber Hollow Joe, what a lorry, man. The sound system in the back here, although it was gout in my head, was absolutely cracking. That big Volvo, look at her, man. She's just absolutely gleaming. Again, an absolutely stunning Scania. I don't actually think I want a V8, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. And the guy that was part or owned it or whatever it was absolutely sound as well. One of the nicest looking mans I've ever seen in my life. I love that black and Nardo grey combo. Of course, some Alpha Truck and Rescue trucks, I guess. This was actually done in the truck pool as well. I did in fact miss it. I do apologise. But it was very impressive to see them pulling this, because this thing has to weigh some amount of weight empty. And of course, the Merc. That Merc was absolutely stunning, man. I loved that thing. That was just something else, man. Something else. Of course, Adam's Renault was absolutely stunning as well. This Scania V8, I mean, look at it, even with the ladders in front of it, absolutely stunning. And of course, the other Scania, Ross and Connor did a cracking job on them. Of course, Brandon's DAF, looking not too bad after I moistened these flaps up for him. Jacob's Scania looking absolutely gorgeous as well. And of course, the LMT recovery trucks looking amazing. I got a shot on old Margaret as well. What a machine, by the way. What a machine. Of course, a big van as well. Can he beat a full transit? Them souls sitting in the sun on the steps. Wouldn't I fancy drinking them later on? Big Ian Rogers at Volvo as well. And of course, Big Scud Scania as well. Absolutely stunning. Of course, coming back around old Margaret. Look at her, man. She's an absolute beast. Absolute beast. Can't wait to see what happens to her at Truckfest Scotland. And of course, the back end of the Scania V8 with the SNT is lovely, lovely artwork, man. You cannot fault it. And to be fair, she's kept clean. She's kept clean, even though it's got fucking Budweiser bottles and all that shit over it. Anyways, is it Connors there? Aye, that's Connors. A lovely Scanias. I love the middle one with the black and red white grille. That is gorgeous. As well as an Agri Spec Astra. I mean, why not? It's the fucking biggest beacon bar I've ever seen in a car. Of course, a wee Fez as well, can't beat it. And of course, this thing, man, this thing was absolutely stunning. Never really seen a Unimog at a truck show, but this one was absolutely gorgeous. Of course, all the big Volvos, you know, a couple of Scanias, unfortunately, and some more Scanias. R450, but you know what I mean. Another couple of Volvos. This one was absolutely stunning. Really like that custom kind of spoiler at the bottom, or whatever you call it, bumper or whatever like that. You know, it's something a bit different. Again, a lovely Met Khalif. Is it Met Khalif? I always feel like that's a porn star's name. A lovely R450 there. And of course, Les Watson's Scania, which was absolutely goddamn stunning. An S-Line as well. Bedford Rascal, cannot beat it. This thing is absolutely stunning. I hope mine comes out nearly half as good as this thing. Again, some Elson transports, you know what I mean, mate. Some good transport wagons. Again, like I said, the show wasn't all that big. You could have walked around it in a wee half an hour. Similar size to Grampian. I'd say Grampian was almost a wee bit bigger. The cleanest bin lorry I've ever seen in my life, though. Fresh freight. Never seen these boys on the road, to be fair. Never seen that wagon about. And of course, a lovely, lovely Volvo again. An FH16 as well. That's what we're wanting to see. And of course, the old Volvo FHs. You can't beat these things. These things are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Of course, another wee fold it. Is it, what is it you actually call them vans? It's not a tranny, is it? Absolutely stunning, but well kept. Again, a wee chrome seller. Can't beat it. I don't use it now, but it was good at the time. Another wee Volvo getting the engine bay all cleaned out. And of course, another man, and one of the cleanest Renaults I've ever seen in my life. Another Scania 480 as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And the driver was a decent and all. Again, another cleaning company. I think that's actually a Scottish-based company as well. Again, Northern Metal Recycling, not a company I've heard of, but I'll try my best to kind of look out for them on the road. I don't know if they're a big firm, but I've never really seen them. I probably have seen them and just, you know, completely ignored them, unfortunately, but you know that, they're really a new firm. Shuttleworth lorries looking absolutely stunning. I love the fact they've brought a new gen and an old gen as well. Absolutely gorgeous rigid as well. It's good to see other rigids, you know what I mean? Us rigids drivers, we've got to stick it here. One of the nicest blues I've ever seen in a Volvo as well. That thing was popping. Of course, company again by a J&J haulage. Again, not a company I've really heard of, to be fair. I think a lot of these companies are more the English side. Again, HC Services, rigid DAF. Not a company I've ever seen on the road, and it's not exactly a colour scheme you'd miss. I'll definitely be looking out for them on the road as well. Again, a lovely big white V8, well kept and slammed to the absolute floor. I don't know if that's on fire. I'm assuming that he's maybe just put a barbecue out. A couple of Mercs. Not a fan of the Merc with the mirrors. They just look stupid, but at the end of the day, everyone's got their own taste. And then lovely to see an old vintage as well here. Again, lovely to see an old Dodge. Is this a Dodge, isn't it? I could be wrong, but absolutely stunning and clean as hell. DLR, not a company I've heard of as well. I don't know if they're a new firm or a smaller firm. Never really seen them kicking about on the roads, but nevertheless, it's still a cracking colour scheme. An old Foden, can he beat it, man? I love the Fodens. Love the Fodens. Getting an old American, I think that's is it a Kenworth or something that they call them? And a Logistics Scania. What a lorry with a black bull bar. Look gorgeous. And again, the other one with a blue colour scheme is just that much sexier. And even that one, even sexier. You know what I mean? What a fleet these guys have got. Every single one of their lorries is absolutely stunning. Colin Vane's another firm that I've not heard of yet, but I'll be sure to keep an eye out for them on the road. Tidy, tidy lorries. Not a big fan of the chrome stone protector, whatever you want to call it, but each to their own. Again, a couple other vans and rigids kind of behind this fence. I wasn't too sure why they were stuck behind there, but, you know, it's what it is. Again, well kept and clean as hell. Mitsubishi over there as well. That was a stunning, stunning pickup. Can he beat the old Ford vans? I know. Don't understand why these were behind the fence, man. They should have been out front. Almost feel like they're not part of the show, but still being part of the show. I wonder if they've maybe not just booked and just driven up there and get away with it. Again, coming back around this side now, we're looking at the ones on the opposite side of while we're having a wee look around. Another cracking Scania. Hurt Logistics, or Hurt Plant, whatever you call them. I've seen them on the road a few times. And of course, Turner's. What a stunning, stunning Volvo. Scania door, a lot of closing, man. Cannot beat it. Cannot beat it. Another couple of gorgeous Volvos next to some Scanias, unfortunately, but you know, we can't have everything in life. Not a fan of the new Volvos with our lights, man. They just look pure daft, but I'm sure I'll get used to it when mine comes, man. We'll just have to live with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. They just look, I don't know. Again, an old DAF CF, clean for a DAF CF. A couple more Scanias, older generations along with the newer generations. A nice man as well. I hadn't actually seen that, to be fair. Even though I recorded it, I hadn't actually seen it. Again, another DAF XF. A couple of Mercs and Fords. I quite like the light commercials. They always tidy up well. Because they've got less to clean, isn't it? Curtain haulage, not one I've ever heard of, but sure to keep out for it. I've seen these winter lorries around a few times. At least I think I have. They look familiar. I could be wrong. Again, stunning, stunning lorries and well kept. Another American Ford this time. Quite weird to see American trucks at this, American pickup trucks, sorry, it shows. A tidy man rigid. That thing was clean. I liked that. Denham, another company I've not heard of. I feel like that's all I've been saying this video is, oh, a company I've not heard of. An unmarked Scania, but still a nice wee 410 XT. Another Foden, and of course, the old classic Volvo FH Globetrotters. Again, a tidy little DAF XF, all whited out. And some, what company is that? Cannot hear of them either, man. Another tidy rigid. I mean, this thing should have placed well above me, man. That thing is clean. Then again, it is a 22 plate, so it's probably brand new. AY Jenkins, you don't really see them at shows that often, but they brought a nice 112M and it was absolutely stunning. AWT Transport, again, absolutely stunning lorries. You see them on the road all the time. Absolutely cracking lorries. A nice Whitehall livestock trailer. Brought that with him as well. And again, Longthorn. This time we didn't bring a trailer, which was surprising. I know at Grampian they brought a trailer with them. And one of the sexiest DAFs I've ever seen in my life. That thing is fucking gorgeous, by the way. I'd say it's probably one of the sexiest about. A nice wee agri-spec Fez as well. And as promised, a clip of the Scania absolutely blaring his tunes right next to me. See, try cleaning that thing going on and on and on. It was absolutely murder, but it was stunning. And that is a tour of Barnard Castle Truck Show. Now for some moist, greasy flaps. Alright, so that's the walk around done. All we got to do now is get absolutely steaming, pissed drunk, and probably make some steaks. And I'll see you boys back at the yard.
Right, well that is us finished at Barnard Truck Show. We came first best rigid and of course second best Volvo. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.